Hello future people, welcome to Getting Tabled. I'm Jason the Bruce, and today we're unboxing some shadows. It's been quite a while since I've done an unboxing for Dropfleet. Actually, I don't know if I've ever done an unboxing for Dropfleet. Because most of the fleet that I own comes from before this actual channel existed. Most of the content that I have for Dropfleet was Hot LZ, which was our previous life. This is a ship that the moment it was released, I said I wanted it. This is the Shadow Battlecruiser. So TT Combat recently released a second wave of Battlecruisers for the game. And I say recently, it's quite a few months ago now. But this is the first chance that I'd had to actually get my hands on one. So, we're going to have a look through this and have a look at some of the detail. Alright, so here it is. Now, as you can see from the front, we again have some different shades of resin in here. And I mentioned this in a recent unboxing. This is not something that you should ever be worried about. It just means that the mix is slightly different. This is a normal part of the resin process. I keep on mentioning this because there's been quite a few people lately that continue to ask this question. And this is, I'm not having a go at these people. This is inexperience. And if you're someone that's only ever worked with hard plastic, it's always the same colour. If you're someone that's only ever worked with metal, well, metal looks like metal. Where resin is a two-part process. That, yes, depending on the resin, some of them are 50-50, some of them are 2 to 1. It just depends on the sort of mix. And you're not guaranteed to get that mix perfect. And obviously, depending on how you do it, you get slightly different results. Like I said, none of this is an issue. This is all fairly normal. The detail on this ship is absolutely phenomenal. The sculpting that Dave has done on this is... I really like the look of this ship. I really do. Now, obviously, I can't fit that on because I've got to get rid of the sprue gates, but that's okay. Now, when you're working with resin, you want to give this stuff a wash. So that's going to be the top. You want to get some nice warm soapy water and wash these and give them a bit of a scrub, because these will still have the remnants of what was used to get them out of the mold all over them. And it's going to be important to get that off because it's going to make it very hard for you to get your paint to stay on. And this isn't just, oh, you want to be careful. No, this is like you're legit going to have problems. Your paint's going to flake off. It's not going to stay. You need to wash this stuff. I know that this is something that people on YouTube say a lot, but genuinely it's true. This isn't just some crap. It's actually true. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I have done the lazy thing and not bothered, and always lived to regret it. Some models that I did that with never recovered. So you definitely want to give them a wash first. It's very, very important. Your usual base dials and base. So this is the larger of the bases. Really, really nice detail. Now, obviously, it goes without saying, we're a big fan of the TT Combat products when it comes to their actual casts and so forth. We have been praising them for quite some time. But we're not going to sit here and say stuff just because we're fans of people. We're fairly honest when we have issues. Honestly, I see there's no issues moulding on this. The little bit of flashing I have is absolutely tiny. to the point where I suspect it's going to come off when I wash it, in all honesty, because it's just flakes as opposed to big hard lines. There's not really much in the way of mould lines either. Not that I can see. I might find some stuff on closer inspection. But there's not really any mould lines on any of this. That is actually very surprising, because you almost always get mould lines. Not always, but almost always. Sure, so that's the Shadow Battlecruiser. I'm definitely looking forward to having a game of this. I haven't had a game of Dropfleet since probably 3 or 4 months before lockdown, because things were really busy before lockdown, and obviously that made things a lot harder. But this in particular is a ship that potentially changes how you play quite significantly. It does a completely different role on the battlefield, so that's why I'm very excited to get this out and done. Thank you very much for checking out this video. If you're enjoying the content of this channel, please like and subscribe. If you're in a position to do so, please check out patreon.com/gettingtabled. You receive early access to at least 80% of all videos that we put out, and you get access to the video edition of all of our podcasts the day that they're uploaded. If you'd like to check us out on social media, facebook.com/gettingtabled is the most active. We also have a Discord server. You can email our team at gettingtabled@gmail.com. If you're on either Twitter or Instagram, you can find us at gettingtabled. And until next time, play more.